It is what it is. This video is gonna be a little different. We're going in to Walmart. Had to stop for some gas because we need a few things. Stroganoff. Make our meatballs. They're cold. All right, today we're gonna make Swedish meatballs. We've got our meatballs. The family likes the turkey meatballs, so that's what we're gonna use. They are frozen meatballs. We've got Swedish meatball sauce, but this is for when you make it from scratch. Since we're using frozen, we might either try stroganoff, or my daughter thought turkey gravy would be good. But with that, we're gonna do potatoes. I always thought that you served it with noodles, but I guess I'm told that they serve it with mashed potatoes. I don't know, we might do some noodles or might do the mashed potatoes. So that's what we're gonna do. This video is gonna be a little bit different. We're just telling you up front we're using frozen meatballs because that's what we got. I forgot, the Roxy, a Swedish friend of mine, said that there's some berries. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Lignaberries. I don't know. It's Swedish, so I could be doing it wrong. But we don't have that here, like at the normal stores we have here. Cranberries were probably the closest, but I'm not a fan of cranberry sauce. So we're gonna skip that for the American version. So let's get into making some of these. All right. We're gonna add some of our meatballs. We're not gonna use this whole thing because that's a lot of meatballs. We're gonna add it to a pan, put it on the stove. We're going to make the sauce in the other pan. 2 cups of milk. And that's the packaged stuff we set aside. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle a little bit of the seasoning in there. That's supposed to be the seasoning for meatball. We'll roll them all up. Now we do want to fry the outside a little bit. Okay, so we got our Swedish meatballs done. They're here. We decided to go with mashed potatoes, and we've got some of the sauce that goes with them. It looks like it could be thicker, but it is what it is. So we're gonna taste these. Not bad. You can still kind of tell they're frozen meatballs though. But you can definitely taste the seasoning from the stuff on the outside. Not a bad try for Swedish meatballs. We are doing something a little different at the start of the stream. The start of the stream is also going to be the end of the YouTube video. We're going to talk a little bit about the Swedish meatballs as we eat some of them here. So I've got my Lego camera on here so you can see the Swedish meatballs. They're cold. That's because I cleaned up everything upstairs in the kitchen, then came down here. They're really good experience. I do want to thank Roxy on Twitch. She's VR Witchy, because she's the one that gave me the idea for this. Because of that, we went down and we actually tried the we went down to IKEA. Most of you know that. We went to IKEA to check these out. These are the frozen meatballs that we made. Just it is what it is. We're gonna this video is gonna be a little different, you know. I don't know what's gonna be in the behind the scenes. This whole experience, I've tried to do something different because I started to become people understand that I'm going to trick them at the end, and you know, they understand that, you know, I pretend to make things, and then this is what really happens. So the behind the scenes are a little different. It is what it is. We're gonna this video is gonna be a little different, you know. I don't know what's gonna be in the behind the scenes. Actually, for the behind the scenes, it's already filming. I do know what's going to be in the behind the scenes. We're gonna actually make it. You can see we have half pork, half beef there, ground. We are gonna use the stroganoff thing. We're gonna use both portions that has the seasoning for the meat and the sauce. We have breadcrumbs. We've got eggs to hold them all together, and I'm told by my friend Roxy, who is Swedish, that there's lignaberries. So we've already been to IKEA, we've tasted them, they were fantastic. That's where my daughter got the gravy idea from, is because they were there. They were served with mashed potatoes there. But we had some of that, we bought some. It was a little too far away to bring those meatballs back, so that's why we're making them. All right. But we're gonna cut back to the thing. I forgot. All right, so I've washed my hands, and I'm gonna wash them many, many times because we're gonna be dealing with some raw meat here. But we have two different openings. The bottom one is the sauce mix. That opens second. The top one is the seasoning mix. So we're gonna open that up. Okay, so it says cut the sauce out first. Okay, interesting how they do it. I don't know if you can see in there, but yeah, so you can see the seasoning in there. And it says, pour that in there, it says beef, but all the recipes online said beef and pork. There we go. 1/3 of a cup of water. Get all that seasoning mixed up. Mix up the pork and the beef. This looks kind of gross. We might speed it up. I got an apron on, washed my hands because that was kind of gross, but we're gonna finish mixing it all up with a spoon. Let's add our breadcrumbs. Man, we might have to go back in with the hands. Okay, we're gonna add eggs. I did get some gloves because I'm gonna have to go through and do it with my hands again, and I did not want to get it messy. So yeah, I opted for some gloves. We're going to put meatballs right now. We're just breaking them out into size. We'll go back, we'll put the gloves back on, we will roll them out. I don't know if we will bake them first or sear the edges first, one of the two. We're going to take these, we're going to roll them into better balls. I think these shrink down a little bit when they cook, which would be good. Then they'll be about the same size as the other frozen meatballs, which are still sitting on the counter. They're thawing out, but that's okay. We're going to cook them anyway. This is going to be a lot of meatballs. So we finished all of the Swedish meatballs. We actually have, that's the sauce from actually both mixes, because I took some of the stuff, I think I made a little bit more than I had intended, so we took some of the things, and we're going to season the meatballs, but that's just going to be sprinkled on top. So yeah, so we're ready to put these in the oven. I'm going to bake them first, so hopefully they will hold their shape a little bit better. Then we'll fry them up. So we will put those into the oven. All right, let's not be kidding you. I know some of the people from the behind the scenes, you can see this whole thing. Let me try the real meatballs. And hand me that. Nope, those are yours. Those are yours. You can try those. My daughter's here. She's the one that went to IKEA with me. Hand me the spoon, please. Thank you. And we do have some of the, I think they're called lignaberries. So the mashed potatoes are not going to be like the mashed potatoes because they're just normal mashed potatoes. I told her she didn't have to say anything if she didn't want to. So she might just shake her head or nod her head off camera. Now, while we were down there, the berries actually made a huge difference. So we've got the berries here. They're better with the berries. We should try some of the frozen ones with the berries. I give her berries for all of them. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? I caught her with her mouth full. 2 thumbs up? What about the frozen ones? 1 thumb up? Okay. Let's try some of the frozen ones with the sauce. The berries make it better, but still I mean, as you would expect, the homemade ones are better. So there's pork and beef in these because that's what a lot of the recipes online called for. much better. Just visually, you can tell the difference too. So, I mean, these ones almost look breaded because of the seasoning. We've made these before. We're using the frozen version, but we always pour the sauce into the pan as we do it, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to have to make two different sauces. But super good. All right, that's it.
Taming Diplos is like riding a moped, you know? They're fun, but you don't want your friends to see you doing it.
What? I am not in the same room.
Oh, nope. Yeah! Yes!
Are you talking to me?
Nope. Talking to the camera.
Okay, I was confused.
My daughter's here.
Is it recording or is it live?
No, it's recording.
Okay. I waited a second because I was like, I figured you were just recording so you could just like edit stuff out.
Yeah. I kind of went a little off script because, you know, I do what I do that all the time. This feels so gross. You hand me a paper towel.
Yeah.
They used to be called melon ballers, but now they're called cookie scoops. I don't know why. Hey, could you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Could you come push stop?
Yeah.
We're gonna clean up some of this stuff and switch back to the other camera. So that showed the time and the date on there, so you know what time I'm recording this. Okay. They're both recording now. Is my head cut off in the...
A little bit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I know it's cut off in that one.
Okay.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here on the YouTube video. I was told this has to be Heinz beans. But I have a chef's hat too. Don't worry, I can do this. I watched a YouTube video. I'm not crazy, man. Oh, look at the camera. Yummy. The berries actually made a huge difference. Beans are best cooked in an American kettle. These are British biscuits, so we're gonna put some gravy on them. It was hot. Or you could add some, you know, paprika. I think they turned out pretty good. Do 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 do.